Hi. So, I'm back again. It's constantly a leaving and coming back kind of thing with me. Inconsistency. Kind of one of my major traits. Ha. Excuse me. It's fucking wet and cold. It's been fun. My lungs are not happy with me. So, I've got this beef. I don't know what it is with the fucking bus drivers around here, but there's a lot of shitty bus drivers. The first one my daughter had this year, he used to yell at the kids all the time. Like there's a few times where I was with her at the bus stop and I heard him yelling. I wanted to freaking like drop my shit, get on that bus and get in his fucking face. I was so pissed. It's like, dude, kids. Big ass adult yelling at a bunch of little kids. I mean, I'm sorry. If you can't handle a bus full of freaking elementary school students, maybe you shouldn't be a bus driver. Just saying. So, but that guy is gone. Don't know why. Not really upset about it. Now I've got this new chick. And instantly I'm pissed because this freaking dummy. First, my daughter's gone, like she's been the new bus driver for like over 2 weeks now. And the first week, 4 days in, she questions whether my daughter, I'm standing right at the bus stop. I can see her. She stops my kid on the bus and starts being like, "You're not supposed to be on this bus, blah, 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 blah," right? And I'm like standing there and I'm like edging forward, like, okay, I'm about to come in and handle this shit. Right? It's just like, yeah, you've had her on your bus before. My husband's picked her up from you. It's the only reason I know you're the new bus driver. Because, because there's like every once in a while there's different people, the substitute bus drivers and shit. And sorry, my bangs look horrible. Freaking, and she gives my daughter shit, and finally my daughter, like my daughter's like, no, I'm Natalie. I'm on the list, right? And the next day, she freaking yells, "Make it to sit down." And the next day after that, she's just like, she's sitting at the bus stop for a while. Now, I usually sit in my car. I am in visual range of the freaking bus stop. My daughter sits with me in the car until it's like maybe a minute before the bus pulls up. I let her out. She goes and, she goes and socializes with the other kids. A lot of nice kids at the bus stop. There's a lot of them. There's like a dozen kids, right? And you know, I don't know what the holdup is. I can see the bus. I'm like sitting there, I can see it, and then the bus pulls off. No issue, right? That evening when my husband picks my daughter up because I drop her off, he picks her up. The bus driver apparently had words with him about how I shouldn't be going to work. I shouldn't be leaving her alone at the bus stop. I'm not. That didn't happen. That silver fucking car you see every goddamn day, sometimes parked directly by the bus stop, sometimes up the hill because there's already someone down by the bus stop. Yeah, that's me, dumbass. You've seen my face. Just because you refuse to talk to me is not the same thing as me not being there. She's like, yeah, my husband, she needs to be there every day. And I asked your daughter, and your daughter said she went to work. And I'm like, well, yeah, you asked my daughter, where does your mother go? And she says, to work. Because you're talking to a 5-year-old, dumbass. A 5-year-old. How are you going to, like, I love this. This is happening a lot with the school and the different, like, administrative staff. People relaying messages to my 5-year-old, not giving me a handwritten note or freaking asking her for information. That clearly she's not going to be the best person for this information. Ask an adult. You'd think teachers would know how to do that shit. But apparently not. I know a school bus driver is not a teacher, but you'd still think putting her in charge of children would require some fucking higher faculties. Maybe. I don't know. I guess they're really fucking desperate for bus drivers. So this dumb bitch is all pissed off like that I'm not there even though I am there. So like today I fucking pull up right beside the goddamn bus stop. I put my hazards on because there's no parking there. It's a big yellow line. Thank God the cop that lives in my area just didn't decide to give me shit about it. The great thing about this whole fucking stupid nonsense, because it's like I'm there every day. It's not like my kid is ever out of my sight. I don't leave. I don't turn my car on to leave until that bus is at the next bus stop, which I can visually see from where I'm sitting at the freaking stop sign at the corner where my daughter gets picked up. Like, I don't leave to go back home until I see that it's at the next bus stop. That means I know my kid's on the bus. I know my kid's sitting down. It's like, what's the micromanaging? It's like, and the great thing is, she doesn't do this to any other fucking parent there. I'm the only one. There are 12 kids at least at my bus stop. Guess what? 4 of them are kindergartners. The rule is kindergartners have to be accompanied to and from the bus stop. That's what I'm doing. So why is it my kid's the only one that's ever gotten any shit for this? Because my husband's there every fucking day. And I'm there every fucking day. And she ain't pulling no goddamn parents in to talk to them. And I guarantee you, the fucking school does not fucking, like, communicate with the bus driver. And fucking the bus driver's like, well, you need to send a note to this parent. They don't do that. If they had, I would have gotten a note instead of a fucking shitty comment to my husband. That's the other thing, too. My husband's this big, burly dude that there's so many people who have been like, oh, he looks like a date rapist because he's so big and scary. And I'm like, wow, judgments. And yet, he's the one everyone approaches. Everyone's all like, I got to tell you about the problem I have with your wife. And it's just like, are y'all cluing in now? Are y'all figuring it out that I'm the bitch and he's the nice one? Is that what's happening? Is the memo had been sent out now? Because it used to be everyone would come to me and be like, oh, sensitive subject, talk to her because she's the nice lady and she'll take care of us and she won't be mean. That has disappointed quite a few people. It's like, nope, my husband's the nice one. I'm the bitch. Like, I'm not the one you want to deal with the fucking, like, the accusatory statements. Don't bring them this way. It's not going to work out for you. My husband, rational, level-headed human being. Me, not so much. But yeah, like, dude, I don't understand. Like, they keep on fucking going to my husband and complaining about me, I guess. Like, I mean, he says, like, it's not complaining. It's just, like, they're just telling me what I need to do. It's like, yeah, micromanaging me is not a good idea. Like, fucking annoying. I get enough of that at my job. I get enough of that from fucking people I fucking deal with on a daily basis. The last person I need to deal with is fucking some bitch from my fucking daughter's school who can't even fucking handle a bus full of kids. Like, fuck you. Yeah. And for anyone who's like, you don't understand because you don't. No. Mom's a teacher. I've been not only a teacher's aide, but a fucking teacher assistant. I fucking tutored. I've fucking done field trips. I've been doing this shit since I was 12. Fuck you. I know how to handle 30 plus kids. I am actually very fucking good at it. Even trouble kids. I can handle it. It's not that fucking hard. Fuck, man. These kids aren't fucking pulling out Uzis or anything. They're just fucking obnoxious, bouncy, hyper kids. It's really not that hard. I'm just like, I got it. You don't like your fucking job. I didn't ask you to get it. I didn't ask you to do some bullshit part-time job that, yeah, may pay 18 something an hour, but it's only part-time, no guaranteed hours, and you got to drive a bunch of people's snot-nosed kids around. Yeah, that's why I don't have that job. Yeah. I work at a fucking gas station instead because that's a good career decision. Ha!